Oh, the weather's changing up in Scotland. Hi, it's me again. Or should I say, Ockeye? It's me again. ChilliJonCarne. Hi, it's me again. Just cutting in quick because this isn't my usual kind of video that I made. I was a bit tired. It was off the boil a little bit. But do me a favour, if you don't want to watch the video, that's alright. But skip to this time of the video for me and just watch a story about a woman that I really want you to hear about. Alright? Thank you. And I am broadcasting today from the famous shores of Loch Ness. It's quite a long drive. It's a long drive today. Where did I start? Ullapool. But I took the long route of the NC 500 and it was brilliant. If you're thinking about doing the NC 500, do it. Do it, but go anti-clockwise, don't go clockwise. If you go anti-clockwise, the days get better as you get on. And then the last day's the nuts. If you go clockwise, you start off great, and then it's just, you know, you got the not best roads at the end. Yeah, do it. What a spectacular place. It's turned into a bit of a love affair, this trip. Turned into a bit of a love affair of me with Scotland and me with that car. I'm starting to not miss my old Jag, because that car, it's the right tool for the job. I was travelling with a couple of Porsches. I can't remember if I mentioned it or not. Well, I pulled into John O'Groats with a bloke with a Porsche, and then we met another Porsche the next day, and then a couple of other hot cars, and they just couldn't keep up with me. And not that I wasn't mum, I wasn't being naughty, but it's not the right tool for the job. They're rough roads, they go really skinny in places. We buggered if I'd bring my really expensive flash sports car up here. I had the right tool for the job, and I had a really good time. Scotland's been wonderful, and I'm supposed to be in Blackpool tomorrow night. I think I'm going to blow that off, to be honest, and just try and drive home. I know you shouldn't try and drive home all that way on a bank holiday Monday, but nursing a bit of a problem with the car. So I want to get home and then I can get it fixed on Tuesday. I think I've done a rear wheel bearings whining a bit, so I just want to get back so I can get that sorted out. So I've got a few stories to do. I haven't got any comments really. I've got a couple. I haven't had a chance to go through everything. I've been a bit slack. But I appreciate all your positive comments and everything about my trip in Scotland. It's been nice having you with me, actually. Having an excuse to make videos and that. Didn't do one last night, so I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, no, it's been nice having you along for the journey with me. And yeah, like I said, loads of positive comments about what to see and do in Scotland, and that many people are glad I'm enjoying myself. And I haven't managed to find a lot of deep fried food yet, apart from the fish and chips last night. As I said, it's pretty, isn't it, down here, eh? What am I doing wasting my time making a video when I could be looking at one of the biggest tourist traps in the world, Loch Ness, full of American and Chinese tourists? Feels like being in central London, you know. So what we got? Walker's crisps make big change to multi-packs and customers will be furious. I'm putting Lineker's face on the pack. No. My customer make this customer furious. Oh, I do eat a lot of Walker's crisps. The cheese and onion are amazing. But anyway, the crisp manufacturer is shrinking its large multi-packs of crisps to from 22 to 20 bags. Shrinkflation again, isn't it? Bloody shrinkflation. I already made the bags small. You only get like 3 bloody crisps in a bag now, and in a multi-pack you're going to get less. But then I suppose, you know, they've got to save a bit of money to pay Lineker, haven't they? This was one I wanted to talk about. I haven't got any TV licensed ones today, so if that's what you're looking for, come back tomorrow, because there isn't any today. Time Traveller from 2858 says star will admit to faking death as plan to predict who it is. This is a self-professed time traveller from the year 2858. And he's got quite a lot of following going on. You know, I think he's got, 12,000 followers. I think it's TikTok. It says everything then, doesn't it? 12,000 followers. So yeah, he's predicting the future. If you wanted to predict the future, right, if you wanted to prove you're a real time traveller and you can predict the future, why not give a kids' cancer charity the winning lottery numbers for the Euro Millions or something? Wouldn't that be a good way to do it rather than just this nonsense? So what did he say? Look, April the 2nd, a new element will be discovered that can replace oxygen and increase lifespan. And everyone's commenting saying, well, we haven't heard anything about that. But you wouldn't, would you? Because they keep that a secret. May 13th, the moon turns bright pink, which causes you to turn blind even if you look at it. June the 16th, a famous celebrity reveals they faked their own passing. Tupac? Jimmy? September the 22nd, Area 51 successfully create the first centaur leading way to more. Well, there's lots of things to look forward to. You can tell I went to bed early last night and I was just reading the paper. Fake Madeline McCann slams investigator for trying to scare her after DNA bombshell. Yeah, there was she had some medium and private investigator. She can't be that good a medium because she would have seen that coming, wouldn't she? But yeah, the fake Madeline McCann isn't happy about it. I think it's mostly because she's being bombarded. Because why go on all the chat shows and everything until the DNA tests have come in? It's absolutely pointless. So she was going out for publicity, mainly done by the rather attractive PI and whatever that was helping her. And yeah, I think she's just being abused a bit on online comments and she's trying to negate that as much as possible. But as I said, shouldn't have gone on the chat shows. There's no need for it. Mum's anger as George Kid's top spells crude swear word, but others say, I want one. My mate sent me this one. And I do a lot of graphic design, and this is the sort of thing I would do and try and get away with it if I were designing clothes. Have you seen it? Look, reuse, recycle, renew, rethink. Now, it took me a minute when my mate sent me it. It did take me a bit of a minute when he sent me that. Have another look and see what the letters spell out if you take the first letter from each of the things. The sort of thing I would do if I don't pay me to design anything, because that's how James May got sacked from Autocar magazine, wasn't it? Because he put in a great work to edit out like the first letter of each sentence to spell out something terrible, and someone spotted it thinking it was like a competition or something, and that's how we got the saying. So that's something I would do. Man arrested over car sex with teen claims he was helping her with pain. Authorities in Malaysia have detained a 17-year-old girl and a 22-year-old man after a video of them appearing to have sex in a car park went viral. So, well, it's maybe not 17, but if there's any sort of 19, 20, 21-year-olds out there that are experiencing pain, I can help you with that in the car. Now, did I have any comments? I want to talk to you about something in a minute, though. Let's just have a quick look, see if I did get any comments. Black Belt Barrister had a good video yesterday on sending a letter to the BBC removing implied rights of access. Yeah, I've never agreed with it, with doing the Woira thing, and I will talk about that in a video. I'm not going to talk about it today. Have you had any deep fried Mars bars or cream eggs yet? No, can't find one. I cannot find one. Can't find one for the life of me. I've been asking. You think the chip shop would have had them? Couldn't find one. So it's a no. I didn't. But I do want one. It's my last night in Scotland tonight. And I did plan, because there's a Wetherspoons where I'm staying tonight. I did plan to go in there. Maybe they do deep fried Mars bars in Scottish Wetherspoons. I'll have to have a look. But there was something I wanted to talk to you about, blimey. And I'm filming this at the end of the video because I forgot to mention it at the beginning, but I'm going to cut it into the beginning. So I've had a great time. And everyone's very friendly. Talk to a lot of people. Like in the bars at night. I even had a Tinder date, you know. Yeah, my last girl I dated was in Spain. This is a lot closer than that, right? But anyway, I digress. I was talking to a biker who was doing the route, and we're discussing it, talking about motorbikes, and there was a woman on the table next to us on her own, and I could see she was chomping at the bit to get involved in the conversation. Chomping at the bit she was. And she found her way in, but she was always welcome to join in anyway. I was going to invite her in, but she jumped the ship. And lovely woman, lovely woman, got a great story to tell. And she used to work, she's in her 50s now, she used to work doing special effects on movies. When she was 44, she woke up, had lost her sight, lost her job, lost her house because of it, everything. And yeah, it's a sad story, but she's all right about it all. And I'd seen her earlier in the day walking along with the white stick. I'd seen her at John O'Groats walking along with the white stick. Didn't think nothing of it. And I ended up talking to her in the pub. she got taken up to the top. What's the island above John O'Groats? She got to the top of that, and she's walking to Land's End. She's going to take about 6 months. Walking with hardly any eyesight. And she can't see anything really. It's brave and it's interesting. And I said, what can I do to help? There must be something I can do to help. Have you got a thing you need donations to help with hotel bills or whatever? And she's like, no, I'm not ponsing money. It's not one. There's a charity if you want to donate to that. It's a kids blindness charity. I said, well, what can I do to help? She goes, just walk with me or have dinner with me. So she's got a Facebook thing. I'm going to put the link below. Go and have a look and follow her on Facebook. That's what she wants. She wants some support for what she's doing and people to talk to when she's lonely on the route. Follow her on her Facebook thing. The link is below. And she's walking down the west coast, not the east coast, because she wants to end up in Land's End, obviously. And I said, what do you need? There must be something you need help-wise. And she said, if you could, if people want to come and just walk with me for a morning, or even just meet me at night for a glass of wine and a bit of dinner, just some company on the route. That's what she wants. So if you're on sort of that side of the country, please do consider sending her a message. Her daughter's helping her with all the organisation and everything. Do please, she's such a wonderful woman. You won't have a miserable time on the walk or at dinner. And you haven't got to do anything special on the walk. You haven't got to guide her or anything like that. It's not like that. She just wants the company. It's going to be a lonely old trip, isn't it? So, yeah, if you're on that side of the country, go follow her on Facebook anyway. And I think I'm going to go and join her. When she gets a bit further down, I'm going to drive up, maybe walk a bit with her and definitely have a dinner with her. She's not asking you to pay for the dinner either, by the way. Just a bit of company. And yeah, you won't be bored. She's got some great stories to tell. So yeah, please do consider doing that. So I'm off. I think I've got about another hour left in the car yet. Been a long drive today. And yeah, it's nice down there, isn't it? Tourists. Sorry, I had to talk to a dog. You know what I'm like with dogs by now. It's very touristy here. Very. More so than I thought. Everywhere they are. I found a quiet bit. But at least it's in Loch Ness now. Running out of fuel a bit. My wheel bearing's going. So we just need to crack on now. So I don't know if I will be in Blackpool tomorrow or not. I will let you know. But thank you for all your messages. Really enjoyed reading them and everyone's commenting. I've been sharing it with you on the community post if you haven't seen it. I've been sharing some things on the community post and we've been having chats on there. So yeah, it's been a nice little holiday for me. It's the first time I've had a holiday with you lot behind me, isn't it? It's been quite good fun. I've enjoyed it. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one where I will have some TV licence stuff to chat about. I promise. Ta-da.